Yeah. Intro music. All right, everybody, how we doing? What a day. Holy cow. What a day. I didn't even have all my stuff ready. I was like, stream now. I was going to get ready to go downtown Minneapolis for a press conference, but I'm just going to share out King D's work because boy, do we have one today. Boy, do we have a stream for you guys today. Holy cow. Help. Super help. It's getting worse. I kept posting it. I'm posting it all over my social media as much as I can. But I'm like, you know what? Nah, we're just going to do a stream because it's just a lot. A lot is happening. A lot's going back and forth. And it's a civil war. We're in the middle of the GOP civil war. And I'm here to make it worse. Like I said, I tell you guys this, as soon as Trump won, I said, hey, anytime that there's going to be infighting, because there will, which we all knew, that wasn't the only one. Everyone knew these two were going to fight eventually. And I told you, our job is to make it worse, okay? Not make it better. You're going to have these maggot losers, Republicans, that are going to be, oh no, now's the time to come together and we need to stop this. No, fuck you. Absolutely not. Kiss my ass. Okay, it's going back and forth, you guys. It is going back and forth. So Elon just posted this one. Let's go to his actual his actual tweet. So this is the latest one. Time to drop the really big bomb. This is where we're at with it right now. Okay, this is where we're at with it right now. Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. Look, oh my God. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Duh. We all know this. We just have to deal with a mountain of fucking cope and losers in the United States that deny reality. Because we have a bunch of fuck-ups in this country that don't know politics at all. Maybe they're good at their labor job, but they don't know fuck else. But they voted for Trump because he hates trans people and the southern border and Mexicans and skin-colored people that are different than white. And you guys are a bunch of fucking losers. So you voted for Donald Trump. But at the same time, everything that we've ever said is true about him, and you've denied it. And here, Elon Musk, your golden child, Elon, he bought the election for you. He did a George Soros for you people. For maggots that are watching, because I know they watch me, and they're saying nothing right now. They have nothing to say. You have nothing to say, and I'm dancing on you. I'm crip walking all over your feelings right now. I promise you I am. I promise you I will continue to make this worse. Okay? You are gonna see an election loss that you've never seen before because of this. Elon is gonna rift the GOP in ways you've never seen before. You're not even gonna know what to do. Oh, do I support Trump? Do I support Elon? Do I support Trump? Exactly. Good. Stay like that. Confused ass motherfuckers. Golly, dude, this is a great day. What a week. What a week between Ukraine absolutely dominating the Russians. What a week between Ukraine dominating the Russians and then Elon and Trump just having one for us all. Let's just see if he posts anything new now. Nope. Oof. Yo. Yo. Help. Yo. You guys are so fucking cooked. Oh my God, bro. If he's in the Epstein files, why didn't Biden release? Yes, Biden's fault still. It's still Biden's fault, guys. Oh boy, Bitcoin is dropping also good. All of the right-wing fraud bullshit is just crumbling today, and I love it. Between Russia crumbling and Elon and Donald Trump and everything that they care about crumbling. You know what? The best thing you maggots can do right now is go outside and go fuck off. The best thing Trump supporters can do right now is go outside and don't ever get onto the internet ever again in your fucking lives. You people raised me and told me that the internet was evil anyways. So go back to that. Remember Republicans back in the day when they said that the internet was evil and it's all bad and nothing good will come out of it, and then they all just fucked up and they just all started using it anyways. Go back to that again. Stay away from the internet. You've only done bad with it. And then this guy, Elon Musk, who helped you, who bought your election for you, bought this app for you, okay? And ended up losing a shitload of elections, but he bought it for you, bought the election for Trump, and now it's so good. This is the best. This is truly, like, I feel so good today. This is what I needed. I needed Ukraine to destroy Russians. Love that. And then I needed this. This was going to happen eventually, you guys. This was always going to happen. It was just when it was going to happen, right? It wasn't a matter of like if, it was like when, honestly. And everyone knew it because of all the facts. Holy shit, dude. We'll just go down this. I mean, that's the biggest one. So Donald Trump is posting too, by the way. So don't forget that. So we're on Elon's app. But Donald Trump posted in response just recently with all this. We can go down the whole timeline of everything. Um, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Maybe because, again, Elon Musk used to engage with things that are good for sustainable energy that isn't fossil fuel shit. Okay. And the science stuff he was engaged in was not bad. It's when Elon started shifting to be politically right wing, is when he fucked himself. He fucked himself royally. It's actually the inverse of the go woke, go broke thing that right wingers fucking say all the time. The inverse is true, actually. When you go right wing, you cook yourself. You're done. And that's all you can do. You can't get out of it. You can't do shit else. You can always, people do it all the time. They always leave the left and then go fuck off and go be right wing. Most people do that because it's a grift and it's easy to do, especially when you get older and you don't have much to offer when you're old and decrepit. So you go be right wing. Okay, you can't do the opposite though. It's hard to do the opposite because you actually have to put effort in to be left wing. You actually have to care about things and not do it perfectly all the time. Trust me, not do it perfectly, but like you have to actually put some effort in there. And the right wing, you just gotta like hate trans people, be scared of Mexicans, and like that's it. That's all you gotta do. Hate trans people, be scared of Mexicans, and then some God thing that you don't even believe in, and that's it. That's all it takes to be right wing these days in 2025. But it's harder to work on the left wing side because you actually have to put forth effort and care about things that aren't you. Okay. Elon's companies, in theory, before he went right wing, can do those things with his space company and his electric vehicle company. He was engaging Elon's companies. Well, again, I just don't think he's a good person. I think Elon Musk is obviously, he just showed what he was capable of like destroying the United States with Donald Trump and also trying to do it globally. So he's not someone you want to court either, but like his companies provide services that are antithetical. They're the opposite of what the right wing wants. The right wing wants oil, fucking fossil fuels, because they have billions and billions of old money in that for decades and decades and decades. So Republicans can't leave that. They can't actually leave the environmental destruction of energy that they're producing. They can't move away from that because, again, they have oil companies that are billionaires themselves and they have interests and they're not going to want to switch to electric because that's all their money that they're going to lose. Okay, so Elon's like in between right-wing politics and then what his companies actually are for, which are not for right-wingers, which is what's crazy. Been seeing when I saw a bunch of right-wing conservatives all about buying fucking electric vehicles when Elon bought you the election and you all just became electric vehicle simps for a few weeks. That was fun to watch. Growing up though, oh boy, those electric vehicles are communist. Oh, those commies in their electric vehicles. We gotta drive my Cummins, my my diesel. The fucking losers, bro. Like all of them, everyone, all of them, everybody on the right wing, dude. There's not one person redeemable on the right wing. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars and nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he was just crazy. It was crazy. Guys, Elon was crazy. So this guy who's Eric Berger, who's a space guy, okay, space people, this would end the International Space Station and simultaneously provide no way to safely deorbit it. Yes. Break everything. This day just keeps getting better and better. Go ahead. Make my day, says Elon. Please stop. I can't handle. You're going to say, what did Trump say? You're going to say, please stop. I can't take it anymore. I can't handle all the winning. You're going to say, stop, please. Spill the beans, Elon. It's the most patriotic thing you can do. He's doing it. Yes, Elon, please. So then Elon claps back to Trump earlier. This was like earlier. Like we got to catch up with just under the hour news, but he's just posting right now. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months. Elon, this is just a lie. Trump is lying. So sad. So sad. Yo. Was he posting anything new? Like, we got to catch up to things and give you guys some more context, but it's just okay. He hasn't posted anything in 34 minutes, so we can like catch up for a little while here. But this is wild. This one's the most wild thing you think he's posted though, like just directly putting Trump into the Epstein files, which we all knew he is. I mean, Trump, it was only MAGA Cope and Trump himself that took Trump out of the Epstein files and out of Epstein's orbit, and they all fucking cope. Oh, well, Trump kicked him out of his Mar-a-Lago and he's not friends with them anymore and blah, 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 blah. You are a bunch of clowns. You made excuses for pedophiles. All of you right-wing losers that claim to see pedophiles everywhere, and the Democrats are full of pedophiles. You have one in the fucking Oval Office right now. And you always have. And you had to put layers and layers of copium in front of your eyeballs not to see that. But it takes this dumbass South African that had to buy your election for you and be George Soros for you to unveil that. Golly, bro. It's the dumbest reality ever because we have to deal with these fucking losers in the United States. And they just need to go fuck off in all ways. Remember when they had the binders? They went up to the Oval Office, they went to the White House, and all the right-wing influencers with their stupid Epstein file binders. Guys, we got the Epstein files now. Okay, well, we didn't get them. When are we going to get the real ones? They're coming soon. Don't worry. Why aren't they coming soon? Everybody like me and everyone that's smart. Oh, it's because Trump's in them. That's why. Trump doesn't want that information out. Why would he want to release the Epstein files? He's a part of it. Everyone like me and everyone that's smart has been saying that because we're all intelligent and right-wingers are not. Not a single fucking one. Let's go back to this one. This one was fun. You responded to John Thune. He's just going off right now. The breakup is escalating fast. Here's what Trump had to say. Trump said that Elon has Trump derangement syndrome now.
Things are happening in this room, and I'll tell you.
Welcome, Elon. Welcome to the TDS Club.
He's not the first. People leave.
We have cookies.
My administration.
They're laced with THC, though.
And they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it, but we have it.
They call it Trump derangement syndrome. Elon has that now.
Others too. They leave and they wake up.
MAGA is a Neanderthal. It's worse than a Neanderthal. It's like a monkey. MAGA is like a monkey fucking a football, but somehow the football bends the monkey over.
And the glamour's gone.
That's MAGA.
The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it and you'll let us know.
There will be books written about this. This is definitely an entire more than a chapter, probably its own book in American history. So then Looney Laura Loomer goes, it's heating up. Will be interesting to see what Republican lawmakers do now. I know lawmakers who are asking if they should side with Trump or Elon. What do we do? What do we do? We're so confused. We don't know who to side with right now. I've been on the Hill all day, and it's all anyone is talking about. Good. The most powerful man in the world versus the richest man in the world. What a battle. So this is what really was kicking it off earlier. Okay, so there's another tweet, which we can get to Elon's specific tweets. This is just screenshots. There's like screenshots all over Twitter. There's responses. This is why you guys should not have left. You should have sucked it up and stayed on here and kept following me on it, supporting my work. That was the worst. Oh, we're canceling all platforms. And we're all just going to follow Jake Bro instead. I'm like, fuck, dude. You guys all left. You should have stayed on Twitter. Now you're missing all of this. Elon will probably make it Twitter again. Watch, Elon, the best thing you could do is sell it now. Sell Twitter back to a group. Give it back. Go back to your rockets and your Teslas. You know, it'll take you probably 5-10 years to build that back up and get that back right. But yeah, you fucked this. You did it. Elon Musk did this to himself. He's the richest man in the world, and he craved power with it. But guess what? In the right wing, you're not going to be able to get the power you want with your rockets and your renewable energy shit and your all that. Like, no, the Republicans don't care about that. They don't want that. You know, Trump didn't even know how to say Tesla. I love Tesla. Like, bro. Elon, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would be in control of the House and Republicans would be 51. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That's what sucks about this is because I want Elon deported back to South Africa. He's done enough and bad. He's done enough bad. There's plenty of other American companies, actual American companies that can produce electric. That's the actual truth. Okay. Or you can invest in that. Elon has really tried to come here and then absolutely like destroy the foundation of our country and also do the same thing to other countries from here. I'm not cool with that at all. But at the same time, it's like, he's not wrong. Right? He did. He bought the election. He did a George Soros for the Republicans. All of the Republican crying, oh, George Soros buys elections and George Soros is this and he's that. And we have all these George Soros paid actors out here and agents of George Soros that work for him. Elon literally did all of that actually in your face, and you had nothing to say about it because you're a clown. Okay? Don't forget that. If you voted for Trump in 2024, you have a clown nose on, and it won't come off for a long time. You need to remember that. Elon responded, oh, and some food for thought as they ponder this question. Trump had 3.5 years left as president, but I will be around for the next 40 plus years. Help. Help. Trump's cooked in 10 months. What do you mean 3.5 years? He's going to be president. But like the Democrats are going to take back the House. It's cooked. Like MAGA, you fucked up. They fucked around and found out. They fucked around. They did fascism too close to the sun, and now they got burnt, and they're gonna see that. Okay, I'm not gonna say like the Democrats are gonna take back the Senate and all this. They're likely gonna win back the House, and then that'll be plenty. That'll be plenty to stall Trump's concepts of a plan that he doesn't have. They're in his head. He said it. Trump, what do you have planned? They're in my head. My plans are in my head. Elon, get rid of all subsidies. We don't need the 7,500 tax credit. Cancel the whole infrastructure bill. Is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents it? Yes, do that. Yep. Destroy the Republican Party, please. Do it completely. MAGA thought they did, but they didn't. They just took it over, but like they haven't really changed anything much. They're just more further right. They're like more fascist with it. Elon's talking about creating a whole new party, 80% in the middle. No. Laugh. I have to cut spending. Increase spending. Elon responded to that one too. Help. This is what Trump did in his first term too. Trump did the same thing in 2016, 17. Raise the deficit. That's why the Democrats won in 2018 and took back the House and did impeachments. That's why. He had it. They had everything too then. They don't know how to lead. Because Republicans suck at everything. Yes, split the Republican Party. Yes, please. Do it. Working on it. Okay, Andrew Yang. Go do that too. Yep. Perfect. I love all of this today. This is truly one of the best days. This is our best weeks. Best weeks of politics we've had in a long freaking time. Is he just going to leave it at that? Trump's going to send SEAL Team 9 in to figure this out. Elon's had big balls all over the agency's books, cooking their books. They're probably not too happy with Elon. Better be careful, Elon. Oh boy. It's not a good one. So that's just catching you guys up with the latest, but there's just boy. I said I think Trump should just deport him to prove he's not Taco. And just deport Elon. The ultimate breakup playlist. I love this. Thought you could use this. This is from my senator, Tina Smith. Beautiful. MAGA, where are you? MAGA help. The timeline watching Musk and Trump's breakup. Not Hillary and Obama. Dang, dude. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. Took away his EV mandate. Elon stopped following Charlie Kirk today. So, bro, no more Charlie Kirk and Elon. He's done. John Doyle. I hope Elon gets over this before it becomes terminal. No one's ever survived TDS. No, we've only thrived, actually. After we stop supporting Trump, we only become better people and more opportunities are provided afterwards. After you stop supporting Trump, speaking from somebody that did in 2016. It only goes up from there. When you support Trump, you are at your fucking lowest because you hate everyone and it's just a personal problem. You actually just hate yourself, okay? Because you're not good enough. And so that's what even drives you to vote and support somebody like Trump or people like him, because you suck. You are personally shitty. And because you are personally shitty, you don't know how to handle that because no one taught you emotional intelligence. So you're just going to find other people that hate. And that's Trump and MAGA. Elon Musk. Look, I'm retweeting Elon Musk in 2025, you guys. Can't believe it. No member of Congress should be eligible for re-election if our country's budget is not balanced. Deficits not allowed. Wow, where'd that Trump go? 2012 Trump. Jeez. Holy cow. What is that? Such ingratitude. Drop. Elon Musk stopped following Stephen Miller after taking his wife. Oh boy. So this is the tweet that started me paying attention today. Elon Musk straight up called Trump a liar about a few hours ago when in the Oval Office when Trump was responding to reporters. Trump, I'm very disappointed with Elon. I've helped him a lot. He knew the inner workings of the bill better than anybody. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden, he had a problem, and didn't I talk about this on stream yesterday? I predicted this one too, didn't I? I didn't. I'm not saying I did it, but like we talked about it on stream when I told you guys, like I'm noticing my follower accounts going up on Twitter. My Ukraine postings are getting engagements again. And I told you on stream yesterday, which you can go back and watch because it's posted, that I think Elon's fudging the algorithm on here and he's turning against Trump. I said this yesterday on stream before all of this happened. And then my theory was, because I don't know, I'm just sitting here, I'm just watching what I'm seeing. But I was like, it could be because Elon was cut out of this big, beautiful bill. And I said it's probably because he funded Trump's campaign in the upwards of $288 million. And then again, bought Twitter for a right-wing globalist movement that failed. You guys got Poland. Good job. Great. That doesn't, like, what does that mean? Okay, good job. Poland. And then Trump, which in America, all eyes are on American politics. And you had 75 million plus Americans that voted against him, and a lot of Americans that don't like him and would have voted against him if there was a better candidate than Kamala Harris. So you would probably had about like 80 plus million votes against him again if we had a more popular candidate in the Democratic Party than Kamala was. Okay, because it's the same thing. If the Democrats find a populist candidate here for 2028, if Democrats can learn finally from failed attempts at both sides or trying to do mid politics, which doesn't work. You have to actually do your own politics to win, to get people to vote for you. Then we'll have something here, like with Obama. Like they did Obama once. Like why don't you just run another populist candidate that's out here? I mean, I'm seeing waves in some people. Still too early to really like go one way or not with it.
Pennsylvania, I want to buy a lot, but I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything.
Help.
And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
I'm really disappointed. I helped him so much. And then I'm seeing a lot of comments too on my social media and whatnot. Oh, this is all just a distraction. This is all just a distraction from what? What are we being distracted from? Because I'm pretty sure, especially like my platform, which focuses on current events, I'm tracking everything. This is great. I love this because I'm aware of everything that's happening. Does that make sense? Like I'm cheering this on, not because I'm blind to anything else and I'm just bored and today's boring and like now I'm happy. I'm well aware of everything Trump and Elon are doing behind the scenes, not connected anymore now. And this is proof of this is everyone predicted this before they even did it, because Elon's the richest man in the world. Trump is an egotistical fucking maniac. So is Elon. And those two personalities do not work together. It does not work. Does not work. Elon wanted to be president, basically. He was trying to be like, I'm de facto president because I bought it for you. There's nothing to distract you from unless you're like easily distracted. I hate that. That is the one thing I can't stand, is when people go, this is a distraction. There's only a distraction if you allow it to be. Like if you can consume this news today and then tomorrow go right back to what you were paying attention to, whether it be Gaza, Ukraine, the budget, our allies around the world, the tariffs. Like if you can't pay attention to all of it, then tap out for a while, like I did in May. Go take a break, because it's truly nothing to be distracted from. Honestly, like there's nothing distracting anything from anyone right now, unless you personally allow that to happen. That is like the worst. That's the worst takes I see. Here, Elon posted this. I support making the tax cuts permanent and disagree with the CBO's claim that they add to the debt. My objection to this, raising the debt ceiling by nearly $5 trillion, is reckless and irresponsible. Rand Paul. Elon, whatever you do, don't go to sleep in your race car bed next to the... Your fans love you and you can make it through the night. If you have a plan, tell a friend. Jeez. Holy, not the caffeine-free Diet Cokes. Those are just pointless. Not the caffeine-free ones. Dude. Let's go to Rupar. He's been posting a lot of clips today. Yeah. Elon Musk says Trump is in the Epstein files and it's being covered up. A broken clock is right twice a day. So it's like, wow, the fight we're seeing between Trump and Elon are like, you know, they're both making some good points. But I hope they defeat each other in the process. That's the best part. Tomorrow is D-Day. Oh, really quick for my Ukraine audience, just a side note on all of this infighting. Trump was straight up confronted by Merce about actions to support Ukraine. Really quick, 50-second clip. It's a bad day for MAGA and Trump. Truly, just honestly, you guys, MAGA, go outside and go fuck off and don't even log on the internet for like 2 weeks.
June 6th, tomorrow. This is
the internet's not going to be a good place for you.
When the Americans once ended a war in Europe. And I think this is in your hand in specific, in ours.
That was not a pleasant day for you?
No, that was not a pleasant.
This was not a great
in
day.
the long run.
Yeah, not a great day.
Mr. President, this was the liberation of my country from Nazi dictatorship.
Sure.
So, see how cooked he is? Not a good day. I don't even know where to begin with that. I don't know where to begin with that one. So obviously Germany is not Nazi Germany anymore. And Friedrich Merz is like, thank God the Americans came and liberated Germany from the Nazi control too, because, you know, there's civilians that were in Germany that weren't Nazis and they're just like under their own occupation in their own country too. Okay. And it's obviously like how many years ago? 81 years now? I don't know. I'm bad math. Someone in the comments post it. And then you say, wow, that was a bad day for you. Yeah, in Nazi Germany. June 6th. Yeah, we did that. What an idiot.
That was not a pleasant day for you?
No, that was not a pleasant.
This was not a great
in
day.
the long run, Mr. President, this was the liberation of my country from Nazi.
Did I get it right? 81 years? Did I get it right?
That's true.
And
that was a quick guess.
We owe you, but this is the reason why I'm saying that America is again in a very strong position to do something on this war and ending this war. So let's talk about what we can do jointly, and we are ready to do what we can. And you know that we get
Oh, it's exactly 80. Dang, I was off by 1 year.
support to
Okay.
Ukraine, and that we are
Oh, okay.
looking for more pressure on Russia. The European Union did, and we should talk about that.
We will.
So it seems like you did well. That was just a side note. Hey, Trump's trying to take away his government contracts. It's sad, but today's edition of Town, you can leave that one alone. They confronted Lutnick on banana tariffs today because it doesn't make sense. Again, Adam Schiff goes, going to need a big, beautiful bucket of popcorn for this one. The Trump derangement syndrome is wild, actually. Trump derangement, saying Elon has Trump derangement syndrome. Popcorn stocks are sky. Everyone's posting about this now. My Actman posts about politics sometimes, but he's mostly gaming stuff. My gaming creators, everyone's posting about it. Trump's in the Epstein files, you guys. Like we all said, did you need Elon to tell you this, or is Elon has TDS, so you can't believe him now? We can't believe Elon anymore, guys, because now he turned against Trump, and now he's bad. He was good yesterday, kind of, but now he's bad. Good, bad. Trump, good. I know that. That's all I know. I got my Trump. Trump's in office until 2028. That's all I know. Ha, Trump 2024, baby. Woo! Own the libs. That's their politics. The right-wing politics are own libs. That's it. That's their pronouns. Already knew that. Did you not know about the surveillance of women? No, I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of Texas stuff. Watch Live. Trump is set to host a roundtable of Fraternal Order of Police mid-turmoil between Trump and former White House. He's doing a roundtable with the police, huh? He said only MAGA has TDS. It's a belief Trump is good. It's Trump. It's inverse. The Trump derangement syndrome is actually people that are in the cult of Trump, and like nothing he does is bad. Everything he does is good or has a means to the end. That is the actual Trump derangement syndrome. Truly, truly, truly. Everybody check in where you guys tuned in from if you could. This is the big one today. Of all of the back and forth we've seen between these two, this one still remains of the biggest one. Because this one has lots of implications to it, and lots of MAGA now that are gonna be like, whoa. It's gonna cause a ripple effect in their shit, and I'm all about that. I'm telling you guys, I am here to give you guys truth, but also at the same time destroy MAGA. Okay, that's truly, this thing is a plague in our country, and it has been for 10 years. And I was plagued. I took rads. I took damage. I was a part of it for a little bit, but I hopped off before it became really fascist in 2020. Right, I was already done with it, like kind of by 2019, because I figured, this is a bad term. Gave him a chance. This sucked. This was 2019, before January 6th, and before 2020 happened, and how he treated the pandemic. I was like, yeah, this is bad. I'm probably not going to do this one again. All right, let's get back to normal. Never happened, obviously. And then 2020 was a fucking nightmare. Millions of people died in COVID because of Trump's mishandling of it, when Obama handed him a pandemic plan that he could have used, but he didn't use it because he's Trump. And then January 6th. So I fell off the fascism train at the right time, I think. I was also young. At that point. 10 years ago? It would have been, 21, 22? Prime age for this shit. Prime young male age for right-wing feelings, okay? And I think that's something that people on the left can do better of, is like connecting more with young males, so we don't go down right-wing rabbit holes, because it's easy to do. That's what they prey on us. I can say us because I used to be that, and I'm not that anymore. But when I was in my early 20s, the right-wing train is there for you. It's just waiting for you. Hop on. And the left wing needs to do a better job of connecting with young males, okay, and focus that. Actually, they tried a little bit in the 2024 election. It was like cringe, and it was too late, I think, at that point. Man, what a freaking bomb here. What are your guys' takes on this? I'll read some takes in the comments about the fallout between Trump and Elon here. I mean, I just think usually it's just gone back and forth between the two. Like just some comments. We've seen it. Like we've seen we've seen the fighting happen. Like we knew, like it was primed. But this one here, like I don't know how does Trump respond to this one now? Because Trump's been responding to Elon today. We can go on his Truth Social. We go on Trump's Truth Social. Live updates. Trump threatens. Everyone's posting about it. All the mainstream news is Youth Social. Do I have to? I don't have to log in to use this thing, do I? I used to have an account just to watch Trump's tweets. Oh, 2 minutes ago, just got one. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses. This is just posted this 2 minutes ago. And the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be 68% tax increase. For who? For why? And things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess, but I'm here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of great. But guess what, Trump? You put Elon in charge of finding fraud, waste, and abuse, though, Trump. You're the one that did the Doge thing and appeased Elon with his bullshit. And now the guy that was tasked to do fraud, waste, and abuse is saying your bill is waste and abuse. Come on, Trump. Come on. Oh boy, this is the best. This is so good. This is just we're in a perfect place right now. We are truly in a great place. Okay, because the only thing that will make America actually great is if MAGA is defeated completely and fizzles out actually. And all those people that were pulled into a political movement 10 years ago go fuck back off into whatever hole that they were in. Because they've been empowered, they've been emboldened by Trump. These people that were in like the corners of the internet or had their own personal feelings and they don't know where to put them, and then Trump has validated them. And by saying a whole bunch of nonsense and lies and spreading misinformation, he's been validating a bunch of people that are cooked in our country, which these people, they need counseling. Okay, they don't need politics. They don't need Trump. They need counselors to fix their deficiencies in their brain. That's what needs to actually happen. Okay, it doesn't mean you can't support the police, and you can't support the security and the big businesses and capitalism. You can do that without all the fucking cringe. You'll still have political opponents though, because there'll be people that are going to be like policy wise different than you on that and against a lot of those things. But all of the misinformation and all the trans people and all of this and it's just spam. It's spam politics, just stupid, okay? Not irrelevant to like our country and like its functions and the people and your work benefits and your payment and your paychecks and your social security and everything you have to pay into because the government takes it from you and your paychecks. All of that needs to be sustained because guess what? We didn't sign up for this reality of the government, right? We're just born into it. So Elon and Donald Trump and MAGA are trying to send that into, well, Elon was different now. Trump and MAGA are sending that into hyper capitalism, cyberpunk world, everything to the ultra rich, everything to the billionaires, which Elon's included, because Elon's the richest man in the world. Elon's doing this because he's mad he was cut out. Remember that. Okay. So it's one thing to criticize Trump, but Elon too he's doing this because he was cut out of it. If Elon was able to get money for his electric vehicles and for his space program from this big beautiful bill, he'd be fine. I'm sure it'd be fine. Or he'd probably have some gripes. Maybe he got punched in the eye by one of Trump's I can't remember who it was now. But like, there'd still be probably some ego clashing, but Trump fucked up, I think. I think Trump fucked up here. I think Trump miscalculated this one, actually. Not Elon, because Elon, like, I'm not a fan of Elon at all. I'm not a fan. I don't like Elon. However, Elon is the richest man in the world. He has space companies. He has electric vehicle companies that while he pissed Europe off for meddling in their elections, he has like a worldwide company, like international companies. Trump doesn't have shit, really. Trump's a billionaire himself, but like he's real estate in the U.S. After he's done being president, what does Trump have? Without the presidency, Trump has nothing. Like you go back to Mar-a-Lago, run his businesses, but he really needs like this right wing world to keep him propped up and grift them. That's his crypto coin. His Trump, before it was a crypto, he was doing a bunch of merch still, like a clown. His shoes, the Bible, all of this shit. He's grifting the right-wing political sphere because he has nothing else. He does have his real estate deals, but without the presidency, like he's fixing his real estate deals, like with Saudi Arabia and Jared Kushner going there and making trillions for his businesses. He's using the power of the presidency to do that. Without the power of the presidency, Trump has nothing. So he needed skibbity Elon, little fucking loser Elon, to help keep him propped up and keep him funded. Because Elon's still going to be funding politics. He's not done. He's just readjusting. He's like, ah, shit, I can't go full far right. I'm losing my companies, but he's still rich. Like, he's still going to figure it out at the end of the day. He's already doubling. Elon is, before all this today, he's already been falling back into his space postings and electric vehicle postings. He can do that, and he has a big tech following that's waiting for him to do this. It's going to make people mad, but guess what? There are a lot of people that are in tech, and there are a lot of people in space that want Elon to come back to reality. Actually do, because he's rich and he funds the things that they care about, which is space and renewable energy. So they like need to use him too in a way, but they need Elon not to be the far right fascists that are like killing his own companies and everybody that only supported Elon for the tech shit or the space stuff or renewable energy stuff. Okay, so it's actually will be beneficial. It'll take a long time, but Trump's cooked. Trump's like, what? How old is Donald Trump? In his late 80s? He can't be president again. If he tries again, there will be a civil war in the United States. There will be clashing in the streets, actually, with not just protesters, but with people that are armed against other people that are armed. If Trump decides to run again, it's just going to happen, guaranteed. So do that, and that'll be bad, obviously. So I don't know if Trump wants to do that. He's going to maybe play with it. People have tried playing with it, but we will actually have a real civil war if Trump tries to run again. But he's cooked in theory, right? Trump's cooked. He's got until 2028. The Congress is already likely going to flip to the Democrats in the House next year in the midterms. And Elon is finally waking up to this, I guess, that, hey, like, and I have companies too to run. I have my businesses. I have a big following myself. I know a lot of people follow me for what I say and do. Donald Trump used me, which Elon knows he did, because it's a mutual, like, using each other. But at the end of the day, Elon was cut out of the bill, and his electric vehicle funding and space program stuff, which clearly wasn't in there because Trump's threatening to take it away now. He wasn't given reciprocity. He wasn't given a reciprocal, there was no quid. There was no pro quo there. There was only quid. Elon did the quid part, but not the pro. The pro quo isn't being given by Donald Trump. What the heck? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? What's going on? Elon went full on twatsy. Elon is ketamined out right now. Okay, he's that's all that matters is the ketamine is giving us facts right now. Okay, the ketamine is doing it for us. Shout out to Elon's ketamine addiction for all the great postings today and forever, I guess. It is what a wild day. Oh, Elon just posted again. We're tracking Elon posts in 2025 in a different way, because we used to track Elon posts when he was shitting on Ukraine. President Trump on Elon Musk. Elon has never asked me for a thing. I mean, I got rid of the EV mandate, but he's never asked me for a thing. I think that's an amazing attribute. Elon is a patriot. We want to thank you very much. Really?
I have to tell you, I want to thank you all, and Elon, I want to thank you. I know you've been through a lot with this horrible situation that happened.
That's right. Saving America.
It's very unfair.
Right, yeah, the CEOs, the company can run itself, but like they need the funding from Elon.
He is as a patriot. Here's a man that I can tell you, he's a friend of mine. He's become a friend of mine. He supported me in the election. That's when I got to know him, really. I knew him a little.
That's when I started liking him, when he bought my election.
From the first term, but not much. But he's a patriot more than anything else. He's never think of it. He has never asked me for a thing. He could have. I always say, I wonder if he's ever going to ask me for something. And that's always subject to change. And if it does change, I'll let you know about it.
Oops.
But Elon has never asked me for a thing. I mean, I got rid of the electric car mandate. I have no idea how that affects him, but possibly not good. I don't know. But he's never asked me for a thing. And I think that's an amazing tribute. I did get activated last week when I saw what they were doing.
I got activated.
I said, he makes an incredible product, and we're going to go out and tell people you can't do that stuff and support him. We got to support him. Because if he wasn't doing this, he wouldn't have any of these difficulties. And I think it's getting less and less. Pam has done a great job with regard to all of the, I mean, I know the kind of investigations that are going on. If she finds them, which she will, she already found 4 of them.
Damn. Just remember, Trump did a ad for Elon. Look at this. This is how messy this is. Trump, Tesla. You guys remember? You guys remember when Trump was out there with the, oh, we might see all new shit now. There you go. He had a red Tesla out in front of the White House, and all the maggots, the little fucking losers, were like, buy Tesla. Buy Tesla, guys. Elon's with us now. And then they had right-wing, like, fucking cultists that look like they don't wash for like 3 days, and then they go and like wash with just water and hand soap, go to the Tesla dealerships and like stand there for Elon, but they were just hurting Elon's businesses because you got a bunch of fucking unwashed losers on your sidewalk, like blocking people that actually can afford a Tesla vehicle. And then so it was like hurting Elon both sides. So you got a whole bunch of sycophant cultists that now are like, oh, we're with Tesla, and those blue-haired, weak but also strong and terrorist leftists attacking our Teslas. It was so stupid. They did a whole promo for him. Trump was out there with the thing, like, everything's Tesla. I bought this before Elon went. No, it's complete. The circle is complete. Because I see a lot of these stickers on Teslas nowadays, obviously. But now Trump has one. No, Trump, you gave everything to him, and you can't take it away now. You can't do this, Trump. Trump, you sold your soul to him, and you can't do it. You just can't, Trump. You got it, Trump. All right, so who do you guys think is going to have to fix this first? It's going to have to be Trump, I think. Well, Trump is the president of the United States for sure. Most powerful man in the world. It's kind of shown that he's not really the most powerful man because he doesn't do anything that's actually powerful. He's like, well, Biden did this and Biden did that, and I just can't do anything because Biden and Biden and Biden. And oh, what about all these super important issues, Trump? How are those going to get fixed? Well, we have positivity. We're positive. We're really positive. I'm liking this tweet. This is just epic. This beef is the greatest. I agree. Yep. Dude, I can't stop laughing. I'm like, my face hurts from smiling. I haven't had my cheeks hurt from smiling in a while. Game on. What the fuck? That's weird. This is, yeah, as you know what I'm noticing is the people that are saying this is a staged fight are MAGA or are right wing. No, it's not staged. It's not staged. What the fuck? Why would, if this was staged, Elon would not literally say on his main account that Trump was in the Epstein files. You fucking losers. You're trying to cope and find a way out of it. You're not going to get out of it. That's why I said the best thing you maggots, you right-wing maggots can do is go outside and not log into the internet ever again, honestly. Go back to the days where all you did was use Facebook and go and like your family's pictures and stuff. Like, that's the best use of your time with social media. Go back to Facebook. Go back to posting family photos and like the occasional cringe uncle post about politics, here and there. But actually engaging in politics, you people are fucking absolutely the worst. And it's just going to get worse for you now. Like, it's not going to get better. Like, you won. Like I said, this election was a pump and dump, just like Trump's crypto coin. You won the election, but at all costs. And you barely won, too. Like, it'd be one thing if you won, but like, it was a massive win. And you can chalk it up to a massive win because you did get the House and the Senate and the presidency. But, like, very, very slim between the presidency and the House. Very slim. Like, literally. But that very slim got you the presidency, right? And the House, it did. So I'm not going to say it didn't. But at the same time, you did all this to barely win with a Kamala Harris that wasn't a populist candidate for the left. I think she was the best choice of everyone that was available. That's why I voted for her. However, she wasn't a populist candidate, right? She wasn't someone that was going to whip people or even bring MAGA. Because you have, honestly, guys, I'm being honest, you have MAGA that voted for Obama. Do you know why? Because Obama was populist and he was the most popular choice. And you have people that will just vote for the most popular choice because they're popular and they don't have any other, they don't know anything. Oh, wow, look at this wave of people for Obama. Okay, I'm with them now. Oh, wow, look at this big wave of people for Trump. Okay, I guess that's where I'm going then. That's how Americans work, you guys. It's memes and populism. That is American politics, actually. And if you're smart, you got to figure out a way to inject your policies into memes and populism. And if that doesn't work, you're going to just keep getting right-wing losers like Trump again, because they know they can do bigoted populism, which unfortunately attracts a lot of Americans, right? That's easy. That's the easy route. It's the actual policies that will help Americans. You got to get populist and meme it and put it in memes. Put it in something easy to look at, because you will get, if the left does have a populist candidate, I'm telling you, you will bring MAGA over. You're not going to bring MAGA over by having a Democrat that is basically Republican. Okay, they'll just stay with MAGA, or like they'll stay far right. The strategy needs to adjust here, and it needs to be a populist candidate on the left. Bruh, Hodge, why don't the Democrats drop this in? They have. You fucking loser. Amiri King, the guy that got my platform started, actually. Shout out to Amiri King, guys. Without Amiri King, I wouldn't have a platform, actually, because he shared all my streams out for he shared 4 or 5 of my streams out in 2020 and got me to 60,000 followers. And from there, I built Mercado Media because they're all in on it too. Yeah, it's not Trump. It's actually just the Democrats, guys. It's Biden. Wow. So Trump is in the Epstein files. Let's find a way to blame Democrats for this. Bruh. Prove Elon wrong, Donnie. Release the Epstein files. Isn't this the best? Guys, if you're having a bad day, you should have seen this coming. I told you it was going to happen. Maybe you should start listening to me. If you're because I know I do. They comment on all my stuff afterwards because they're afraid of you guys. Right? I'm a MAGA followers and people that are afraid to comment in the stream because they don't want to get their feelings hurt from you guys, but then they leave comments on random shit afterwards, like in my community tab. They'll go there because they know the least amount of people will see that, and they can go be MAGA there. They're hiding. They're hiding, okay? They're scared. They're feeble right now. What do? Your parents are fighting right now. What do you do? Go hide in your room, okay? Go put headphones in. Tesla, dude, it's not going well for anything today. MAGA, your companies are declining because this is a MAGA company now. Looks like it had a little bit of a recovery there. A little bit. Scare little trembling Republicans. Oh, so fearful. Bubba, listen. Bubba, you are not really, you're in it for, I don't know really what you're in it for. You're here for attention, I think. That's the other thing. You're going to have people that are just for attention because you can't get it elsewhere. That's why you stick around. But most of them are going to be not saying anything today because what are you going to say? What is there to say? Mom and dad are fighting. Uh-oh, another one. President versus Elon. Who wins? My money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached. Oh, shit. That from the Ian Miles wrong. Literally PvE mode. Brother. In light of the president's statements about cancellation of my government contract, SpaceX will begin decommission. Sheesh. Oh no, not the rocket. Elon took his rocket away. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Elon's taking his rockets and he's going home. No. No, Elon, you were ours. Oh, so he's no more dragon. Dragon's done. And then now you're calling for Trump to be impeached. Oh, wow. What a day. What a day here. What do we I gotta retweet this one too. It's just too much to keep up with. It's just too much to keep up with. This is wild. All right. Wow. So yeah, want to terminate my contracts? Bet. Bye. Dragon spacecraft. We're done. Next. Listen, Donald Trump is so bad at this. He's gonna get Elon to go and South Africa is a BRICS nation. So you have a route there, but this might push Elon to the BRICS nations here. We'll see. Ultimate Trump move. I don't know what's going on. Is this Trump's 8D chess to get Elon back into South Africa? Let's find out. I don't know. We're playing 52 card pickup right now. I don't know who has the cards. Okay, we're 52 card pickup. All the cards are on the ground. Pick a card. Pick up a card. Just start picking them up. Jesus Christ, dude. Yes, he says. Trump is playing 7D chess, guys. This is all just staged. This is actually just the Democrats. This is MAGA. The MAGA, I already know your arguments because you guys are dog shit at everything. So 7D chess. This is all staged. And the Biden did this. Biden did it. This is Biden's fault. This is not good for the country at all. Go outside. This is not good for the country. Cry harder. Cry more. If I said what I wanted to say, I would get canceled off of everything. So I got to be careful. If I told these people what I actually feel, it's against community guidelines. Cry more and go outside. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that message. That's nice. Cry more and then go outside. This is not good. Oh, the other one too is this one, but also, how can you cheer for the downfall of our country? How can you cheer for the bad? That's MAGA gaslighting. All right, so denial, deflection, depose. Right? Denial, deflection, gaslight. This is just bad for all of us. How can you cheer for bad of the United States? Trump should just release the Epstein client list like he's on it. That's why he's not doing it, you losers. You fucking losers. All of you. Not you guys. You guys are fine. Not my chat. I'm talking at the Twitter blue checks that are conservatives. And anybody in my chat that's watching and just doesn't know what to say. Because you are watching all of this too. Because you can't turn on any site right now without watching people talk about it. And I love that. This is the best. This is truly great. America is now great again, guys. We have achieved greatness. Frederick Mertz dominated Trump in there. If Trump was in the Epstein files, it would have been released a decade ago and there wouldn't have been any need to make up a fake Russian hooker dossier. The same people that denied all the evidence of Trump's connection to Epstein and all of the actual investigations into that. We all called the Trump Epstein news fake news, but also that Elon said it. We're going to say that, well, it would have been in the news. Losers. All of them. Losers. Bunch of hypocritical Is that real? Guys, the Trump Epstein news is fake news, but also we need the fake news. Okay. Did Elon blast his fucking account? No. No. Okay. Nope. Stop, NAFO, posting. I'm about to start unfollowing NAFO. I love you guys, but it's too much fake shit these days. But I'm seeing the worst. I saw one that said Putin had a heart attack or something, and then another I'm out of it. Okay, stop. You're killing me. I get it. You're trolling and you're trolling and trolling, but like, there's a point now. The relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew. Who truly cares? 568 people in my chat on YouTube. Let me check Facebook at least. Plus the millions that are on social media right now watching this. I think Destiny's covering it, and let's see how many people are watching his stream. Because he's covering it too. Wow, he has 14,000 people watching the same thing we're doing. Wow. Okay. Plus again, these are getting 4 million views a post. Yeah. Oh, who cares? It's annoying. It's also disinfo. It is. NAFO is. I don't think NAFO's been effective for like a year and a half at this point, to be honest. Other than like the sniffing brigade fundraisers, but on like for example, I'm on X here. I see that's the first NAFO post I saw. It was lie. It wasn't even a truth. The relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew on Epstein's plane at least 7 times, though it's not clear he ever went to the island. Oh my goodness, still just posting more about Epstein. Epstein likes to tell people that he's a loner, a man who's never touched alcohol or drugs, and one whose nightlife is far from energetic. And yet, if you ask Donald Trump, a different Epstein emerges. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Elon retweets it. Tell us what you know. Say more. Say more, Elon. Say more. Elon, which country employed Epstein for intelligence? Wow, even Jackson Hinkle's getting in on this? Jesus Christ. We're all here. Everyone's here. Just stop. Elon, stop. This is what they're like. This is MAGA. I remember now because I remember being in the world. Like they will try to silence you. Stop talking. Stop. Just stop. Or like they'll just stop because they have no emotional intelligence or intelligence for anything. Just stop, Elon. MAGA Michelle. MAGA. Independent. I'm MAGA, but I'm also independent. That's great. Unvaccinated and free. So she's carrying rads. Pronouns bite me. No, your pronouns should be dumb ass. Proud garbage Nazi. Wow. Yes, I voted for this. You literally say in your profile that you voted for this. Garbage Nazi. I'm a proud garbage Nazi. They're all cooked. Elon, what evidence do you have that Trump is on the Epstein files? And how long have you known this? Elon. MAGA is literally like, they don't know what to do today. And I love this. Make it worse, guys. Remember, always make it worse. Never try to make it better with these people. Okay? There's no bridges to be built. There's no help to be given. The only bridge, honestly, no. The only bridge you can lay out is for people that want to leave MAGA. That's the bridge. That's the only one you keep. And it's a tight bridge. It's not the biggest bridge, okay? But you keep one there for the people that are ready to leave MAGA and be done with it. They're fed up and they're done. They don't know what to do and they're scared. That's fine. They can cross the bridge, but you got to be careful. Let them cross, but keep it a skinny bridge. Everyone else though, fuck. Why did you hang out with Epstein Recruiter though? Ooh, now they're asking the right questions. There we go. Now we're getting MAGA to ask the right questions. Hell yeah. What was Elon doing at the Epstein parties? Ooh. Trump, you should say that. Trump, ask what Elon was doing at the Epstein parties. Oh, no, what happened? I'm going too fast. What do you mean I'm going too fast? It's a social media app. No truths? What is happening? Why can't I look at Donald Trump's truths? I want to see all the truth he's posting right now. I can't handle it. It's too much winning. It's too much truth. Guys, I can't. Donald J. Trump. Okay, I don't care about your call with Putin. That didn't matter. I'm going too fast. Is this website? Oh, people are trying to refresh his tweet, his truths probably. That's what's happening. because his website's so bad. Like, you think X is bad, Truth Social is even worse. You only do Truth Social to look at Trump's postings, nothing else. Oh, and like Dan Bongino, but Dan Bongino's a Fed now, so like, why would you even look at that? So Elon's stoking the Epstein route there. Well, Ronnie is keeping his word, because I went back and forth with him one time, and Ronnie was like, as long as I can fly my American flag in my yard, it's America. So that's Ronnie's take on things. I said, well, at least he kept your word. You only care about this flag. All right, Joey Marinara, who's it's Pride Month, Joey. It's perfect time, Trump took a bullet for us. Elon blew up his businesses for us. Both of these guys love America more than their own pockets. Just let it play out. Just let it play out, and it will all settle, guys. Jesus. Kill the bill and release release the files. Release the files. Oh my goodness, dude. Just the copium. Alien versus Predator. Which one's which? Daily reminder that a case involving Epstein and Trump was dropped because the plaintiff had to withdraw because of death threats. Yeah, NE1, remember? I do remember. I remember everything. How Elon Musk can take revenge on Trump. Why? An open letter to Elon. This is what you can do. Wow, really? The Trump tariffs will cause a recession. Oh boy. Every single MAGA thing is unfolding, and Elon's doing it. The guy you hired to find fraud, waste, and abuse is saying that, oh, I found the fraud, waste, and abuse, guys, but there's a catch. Guys, I found the fraud, waste, and abuse, but there's a nuance. Oh boy. Can I finally say that Trump's Bro, I thought you guys believe in free speech. Jesus, what held you back? What held you back from saying they were stupid? Oh, MAGA and the cult of MAGA kept you from saying it because you were too afraid, and you have no other friends that are right-wing. You have no other friends, and the only friends you have are right-wing fucking freaks. So you're afraid to call out Trump because then they'll say you have TDS and you'll be kicked out of all of their little friend groups because they're a bunch of losers. Because you're too scared to use your voice and say that tariffs are stupid, like everybody that's been smart has said. The Trump's tariffs were dumb last year before he even campaigned on them, but MAGA will somehow find a way to make them make sense, like every time. Oh, Candace Owens gave a take. My favorite part of this is going to be everyone who jumped on me for never joining the Elon warship. Oof, good. Yes. So Candace Owens, we need to do like a GOP, battle. We need to do battle map for the GOP. So Candace Owens is on Trump's side. Okay, we're seeing a lot of like the crypto fascists and shit side with Elon. This will be interesting. So we can count Candace Owens on the Trump side of the civil war between the GOP. I love this. His character was always apparent. You guys are just acting like groupies. You guys are groupies. Although I supported him, although I supported him, the same can be said for Trump. Yes. Yep. Elon is right about the bill. Damn. And oof. Jesus, dude. Okay. Remember, Candace, now. Remember, you have racists on your side, okay? So they're going to attack you for your skin color over there, Candace. Goodness. Help. For humanity's sake, mute this. Jesus Christ. Oh, let them just, bro. It's literally just like a shit and ketchup fight right now. This is the red wedding. We're watching the red wedding of the right wing today. Just absolutely destroy each other, please. This is the greatest. Remember when MAGA was like, haha, Democrats, you're at 29%. Haha, no one likes you. And then Trump announced tariffs like 3 days later, and that like boosted the Democratic percentage because of Trump's own actions. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, the 29% lasted like a day until you guys shed light on it. Oh no, bros, please no. Not Kanye. Oh no. The Holy Trinity. Trump, Elon, and Kanye. Did the GOP tweet this out once? Trump, Elon, Kanye. Oh man. It's all coming down. Kanye's with his Nazi album, literally, like literally they have like a yeah, he's literally singing to Hitler in his latest album. It's the worst. Like, and then you have Elon and Trump fighting. Guess he couldn't find Command F and hit delete. Trump spending so much time deleting his name from the Epstein file before it's released. Oof. Musk wants to be used. I agree with Soy Pill on this. So I don't agree with Rokana, who's like, hey, let's bring Elon back to the Democratic Party. Why would you do that? Okay, why would you do that? Maybe find a way. I don't know. You don't bring him in, but find a way to get his money somehow because he's willing to do that. But I don't even know then. I agree with Soy Pill. Please let him disappear. You can't rehabilitate this psychopathic, egotistical, pathetic little man-child. You can't. And plus, he's a drug addict now. So drug addicted, psychopathetic, egotistical, pathetic man-child. You can't fix that. So you're gonna want. I know they're gonna want his money. I know that Elon's literally trying to get him back to the Democrats here. That's what he's doing. Actually, he's trying to come back to where he was. But this is bad. This is bad for him. This is bad all around. Those white South Africans are. Yo. Oh, yo. Oh my God. Today is a good day. Yes, it is. Dude, the savagery on this app right now. If you canceled X, you're wrong. Okay? Just don't let a fucking movement tell you what to do anymore. I'm sick of that. Don't let a movement of people that all fucked off anyways at the end of this all tell you what to do with your time. If you canceled X, you're missing all this. You're missing it all. This is the best. This is why you keep it around. You don't get rid of it. Elon Musk says yes to a post suggesting Trump should be impeached. Destiny goes, Tech Bros and Elon are about to learn a shocking truth about how politically irrelevant they are. Also going to roll my eyes as the entire tech world comes around to the common sense positions that tariffs are bad and that Trump was never going to cut the deficit. He didn't the first time he was president. He added to it. And that's someone that voted for him the first time. I voted for Trump the first time, and he raised the deficit. He spent. That's what caused the Democrats to win. There was no, when Trump was president the first time in like 2016 to 18, in that time frame, I think they had the Unite the Right, would that Unite the Right rally happen yet? But there wasn't really anything other than like his a general just campaign drama from like his words he said, right? Or like the bigoted statements he was making. But there wasn't like we didn't have a earth shattering like January 6th or turning his back on Ukraine, tariffs, or your social security and all your benefits getting rerouted to billionaires. We didn't have those type of issues yet. Okay. But he still spent, and the House was flipped and the Democrats took the House. And that was before that. And Trump was riding on Obama's economy, which is way better. Biden got us out of the mess, but Obama had us on a really good trajectory with the economy after the recession from Bush. It seems like Democrats have to always, well, they're not perfect in their policies. Like, I'm not going to say that. They're like just unanimously great. But like in terms of getting our country out of a shithole and the economic downturns that Republicans put us through every single time, they get us out of it because Biden didn't get us out of it. He did. He did. To say he didn't would be a factual lie. It would be lies. Well, Biden was not good geopolitically. He was not good. I don't think so. He better than Trump, but still not good. Domestically, Biden lowered the interest rate down from 9% to 2.3 before he left office. The GDP, the Dow Jones was at 40 points. Trump's now, are we even at 40 points again? Have we even gotten back to that? We're like, Trump like shit the economy, and then because it's like where Biden had it, and then Trump was like, oh, and then now it's like this kind of, but then it's like this, and then it's like this, and then when MAGA sees this, where Biden would have been, they go, wow, look at, you don't talk about the increases, Merc. You don't talk about the good. There is no good. The tariffs absolutely destroyed anything Biden was able to do. I don't seeing this. Real Donald Trump did not get suspended. People need to stop sharing bullshit. Unless he just did. But I just looked. No, he's not. Stop sharing bullshit. God dang it. Yes, please don't stop until you confirm everything we've been saying for years, you stupid dipshit. Exactly. I should get Soy Pill on really quick. Hold on. Let's get Soy Pill in here. I'm gonna message him really quick. Feel like coming on stream for a bit. Give some takes on Elon. I'm reading your tweets. See what Soy Pill says. Maybe just like a few minutes. If you MAGA Michelle gave another take. So you let a man that is supposedly implicated with the pedophile babysit yours? It's not adding up. Elon was there too, you dumb fucking idiots. Elon was there too. Oh my God. Elon, not sure what pissed you off, but you need to get over it. Elon. So another thing MAGA is going to try to do is heal this relationship. That's what they do. So they're going to, MAGA, who are irrelevant, and this lady who, well, again, she has 87,000 followers on X, which isn't hard to do it wasn't hard to do. Like, if you missed a wave. If you were right-wing and you wanted to gain followers, you should have been doing that from 2022 to, like, about a week ago now, because it's cooked now. But it was free reign. If you just posted, like, openly right-wing, fuck Joe Biden, you were getting followers. You were just going to get it. It was guaranteed. It was guaranteed. Like, if you are a right-wing platform and you were not using X for that at the time, you were wrong. So a lot of people were just grifting their following count on this thing. But really, they're irrelevant. So yeah, I'm going to stand between Trump and Elon. It's a half-truth. Yes, it's likely Trump is... Soy Pill's responding. It's likely Trump is on the files, but it's likely not incriminating. Given his history with Epstein and falling out, it's hard not to imagine him not being mentioned in the files. I'm in an Uber on the way to Tim Pool's. Tell Chad I said, enjoy your Christmas, you beautiful bastards. That's what Soy Pill says. He's on... So... Soy Pill's on his way to go own Tim Pool right now. So that's going to be good. He said, Merry Christmas. Oh. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. All right, so we have a MAGA take, you guys. This is MAGA right now. POV live.
I come to you a broken man. I'm in complete and utter shock. My two billionaire dads are breaking up, and during Pride Month, no less. And breakups are always messy because Daddy Elon said Daddy Trump is on the Epstein list, and now I don't know who to trust. The guy who's a pedophile or the guy who helped get a pedophile elected. It's like I'm stuck between a Roman saluting rock and a pedophile. And no one could have seen this coming. Nobody. Who could have guessed getting in bed with our monkey's paw of a president would have turned out badly?
The monkey's paw of a
he's like an Orange King Midas in reverse, and now I'm going to have to go to 2 Christmases. There's not 2 Christmases in the world to drown my sorrows tonight, and the worst part is Daddy Elon and Daddy Trump are going to have to go to divorce court, and whoever loses...
Oh, my God.
is going to have to get custody of J.D. Vance.
Oh my god, dude. I can't take it. I can't take the winning today. Please stop. What did Trump say? Hold on. Trump, was there a clip? Winning can't take anymore. I just can't take it anymore. There you go. Meme, please. There you go.
If we want America to thrive in the 21st century, then we must stop running from the competition.
Gotta stop running.
Instead, we must start totally winning and winning and winning
and winning
again.
and winning.
Remember when I used to say, we're going to win so much? We're going to win that the people of Missouri are going to go to your governor and they're going to say, Governor,
please stop. We can't handle it anymore. We can't handle the winning.
please go see the president. We can't stand winning so much. Remember, I used to say that, right?
Yeah. What happened?
I used to say it, and that's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
That's what's going on. Please stop. We can't handle the winning. We can't take it anymore. Please. Oh, he's posting the. Oh, no. No. It's so over. It is so done. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the old clip. Not the 92 clip where he bites his lip looking at all the young Epstein stuff in there that he's got going on.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention.
Oof.
The footage, shot
Oh my God.
in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
Oh my God.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Come on in, Epstein.
More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges.
Oof.
Later in the footage,
Elon will be the one to take Trump down, you guys? Uno reverse?
Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man.
I
as
can't
women are
take it.
dancing in front of
I
him.
can't handle the winning.
Between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man, and telling Epstein about the cameras. Though exactly what they say is difficult to understand as they discuss the women and their appearances, Trump gestures to one and appears to say to Epstein, "Look at her back there. She's hot."
Oh.
And then Trump says something else into
You see all these prospects, Epstein? Look at my prospects for your island.
Epstein's ear that makes him double over with laughter. But as the president said,
Help! Oh my God. It is getting worse. Like when you think it was like the call out of it, but like it's getting worse. Guys, I have a tweet for this. I have a tweet for this situation. Okay. Even my live UA map is covering Trump versus Musk, which is the Ukrainian map that I cover, they're covering this too. So if you're like, Merc, I'm bored or I don't care. This is the news today. Oof. Kanye, Trump, Elon. I got a tweet for you. Got to scroll a little bit though. It's from a couple days ago. There's a tweet for y'all. For the right wingers that I just don't know what to do right now. Like, what do I do? What do we? I don't know whose side to take. Elon's side has a bunch of liberals right now on it, and Donald Trump is implicated. MAGA, where are you? MAGA, help! Help! I'm retweeting it now. My stomach hurts, okay? It's just too much. It's too much today. This is a lot. Okay, I haven't laughed this much nonstop. You have to take that accusation seriously. Oh, okay, Ronnie. Given all other context, details, and available information, the chances are almost certainly not zero. Oh, wow. Okay, Ronnie. Did you vote for Trump, though? I'm not going to do it. Someone should go, did you vote for Trump? The world's greatest fiction writers couldn't have conceived a timeline like this. Shut up, Elon. Just do the work. Put the fries in the bag. Shut up. It's a pretty view. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Only, see, this is, if you're not on Twitter, you don't know what this means. And if you cancel Twitter, you don't know what that means. What a meme. Jesus Christ. The soy pill, the chat says, does this feel better than when you were MAGA and Trump won? Yes. When I was MAGA and Trump won, I didn't believe it in 2016. I thought Hillary was going to win. And I was on my way to my friend's wedding. And I was like, oh, whoa, I guess Trump won. And like, I think the excitement of that wore off after about a year. And I can't remember, when was that Unite the Right rally? That was the first time I was like, this is cringe. Unite the Right rally. What? Oh, it was 2017. Yeah, that was the first event where I'm like, oh, whoa, what is this? This isn't what I thought I was voting for. Because I was watching a bunch of right-wing, ironically, Tim Pool, which you're going to right now, Soy Pill. I was watching Tim Pool content, and they all said, oh, Trump's great. He's just different. He's just a different guy. He's not a politician, so he's better. And then we had this, and then we had the Democrats take the House and the impeachment, and it was just from there. It all went from there, honestly. I think what I can point back to, like, my first, like, oh man, I don't know about this, was the Unite the Right rally. That was the one that first got me questioning. And then it was all the school shootings, and then we'd be like, yo, could we please get like some type of reform? Oh, thoughts and prayers, those are more important. Thoughts and prayers. Hey guys, let's not make these school shootings political. Okay. All right. Let's not do that. And I'm like, yo, like, no gun reform, nothing, like not even a little bit, nothing, please. These kids are like afraid to go to school. So it was between the Unite the Right, I think it was Parkland. It had to have been Parkland, and then another one where I'm just like, yo, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, we can still be right wing, we can still be some conservatives and still like support people not getting shot at school, right? Apparently not. And then the pandemic spoke for itself, and then January 6th, and I was done. I was completely done. After January 6th, I was like, I wasn't just done. I'm like, I'm going to be using my platforms to work against Trump from here on out. After January 6th, that day. Because I didn't really gear my platforms to be like, you know, not quote unquote like anti-Trump, I guess, or like, you know, shitting on him. But after January 6th, I've been pretty focused on that ever since. Oh my God, bro. Biden, where are you? Who gets custody of JD in the divorce? Please, I can't handle this anymore. Please, I can't. I'm like sweating. I'm hot. Okay, I don't know what to do with my body. Oh wow, my favorite, Mr. Raffle Waffles from YouTube. Wow, Mr. Raffle Waffles from YouTube, the Nazi zombie guy who does the zombies videos on Call of Duty. So you knew about this really big bomb, but kept it secret, long as you could benefit. Because he's British. From your relationship with Trump, and you thought this would make you look good? Jeez, dude, even my Call of Duty creators are getting on this, guys. MAGA, it's over, dude. It's over. Remember, hey, remember June 5th, the day before the Operation Overlord, June 6, 1944. Remember this to be the true Liberation Day. Okay, Trump said Liberation Day was in like April or whatever. Today is Liberation Day. This is we are liberated from the facade. And now, like, nothing changes from our end, right? Elon's still Elon. He's still a piece of shit. We're going to call him out. Same with Trump. but now they kept up a facade. Does that make sense? Like we all know it's all bullshit, but like in their world, they were keeping up like a they had like a paper tiger, or like they had this thing that was only held up by Trump and Elon, truly. But all of the people are on each side of it already. There was already like a rift. There was already like a civil war kind of happening in the background. But it was just that's why Trump brought Elon into the Oval to do videos with them and do press conferences. Say, oh no, we actually are friends, guys. We're friends. Look at us. We're here together. And then Trump would have, and now how stupid does Trump look having Elon in all the cabinet meetings? Excuse me, in the cabinet meetings, speaking over his cabinet, and like you got Rubio in there, who is such a clown. You had like moderate Republicans that were like, oh damn it, MAGA. I don't like MAGA, but at least we got Marco Rubio in there. He got one of our guys. Best front row seat for trolling MAGA right here. Yes. Indeed. Donald Day Taco. Look at my boy Hutch. Amazing day, you guys. Truly. Hutch W. Oh, are we doing this? Is this what we're doing? Oh, guys, look at the vet bro. These vet bros. I think I got into it with Shades once. The vet bro conservatives that like try to play both sides of everything are trying to virtue signal. This is virtue signaling. Okay. You gotta respect Elon's commitment to actually reducing the government's CoffeeZilla. You gotta respect Elon's commitment to actually reducing the government spending and willingness to burn his last allies to his detriment. Right or wrong, he actually believed in downsizing the government. Did he? I don't think so. I don't agree with that though. I don't think he did. I think Elon did not believe in that, and Elon was trying to. You got screwed, but he was trying to get more government money to him. Elon wanted more of our shit and our taxpayer money to go to him, and not in a inverse way. It's still yucky, but like I guess you got to pick and choose, right? You either have the oil companies and the oil executives, that old Republican money, right? And then Elon, who has renewable energy and is spade, but he's still like, he's just the same type of person, just on the different side of the energy production, I guess, with the renewables, which, you know, Republicans are against entirely, actually. And you have people that are politically opposite that are for that, for like renewable energy and not using fossil fuels. But Elon's brain is built the same as like the oil executives. Does that make sense? So it's like it's not somebody to like really court. Like I said, you're not someone that you really want, because he's the same mindset, same like evil at the end of the day of it. But again, it's like, how do you balance that truly? If you want sustainable energy and you want renewable energy, and like electric vehicles and getting away from fossil fuels, it's like, you know, that's a tough calculus right there for sure. But I would have to disagree with CoffeeZilla that I don't think Elon really believed in downside. Do you guys, let's do a poll. Do you believe Elon truly wanted to downsize and reduce fraud? In the government? I don't think he did at all. I think it was like he can play president, because he can't, but he could play president, right? And further his goals. And now that Trump isn't doing that, now he's lashing out. I really do think that's what it is, actually. Let's ask you guys though. Yes, no, or we'll do 4 options. Hybrid, so like maybe a little bit of both. Hybrid and unsure. So like, you know, hybrid meaning like maybe he wanted to reduce the government, but like, again, he wanted to reduce the stuff, but then funnel money to him. So you could like say a little bit of both there. I'll leave that an option for you. So do you believe Elon truly wanted to downsize or reduce fraud in the government? Yes, no, hybrid, like, or you're unsure completely. So I don't think I agree with Coffee there. How long until Elon bans Trump from Twitter again? So I put an hour ago. It's always nice when they confirm that they ignore the worst things about their side for power plays. Exactly. That's why this revelation I'm laughing at, actually, because they ignored all of this to get Trump in office. purposefully. That's why I said the facade is gone. There was no facade for us. We all are calling it out for what it is, right? But there's the right wing and the MAGA that have literally are holding blinders on because liberals trigger me and I don't know what to do now, and all I know is Trump. All I know is Trump. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else but my Trump. All right, and they will literally, like, anything that's calling Trump out to hold him accountable, they'll just call it fake news. That's fake news. It's just, you're just jealous that Kamala didn't win, or like some other cope line that is irrelevant. But the truth is that they're the ones that have their blinders on, that are rejecting this information. This is all known. Like, Trump is hanging out with Epstein all the time. He was like his best friend. This is all shit from the first term, when Trump was the first time. But guess what? I'm 31 now. When Trump ran the first time, I was 21. So you can play a little ignorance there on my part, for sure. And that's why I was, like I said earlier in the stream, as a young male, it's easy to get pulled into this shit, especially in your early 20s. But all of this was shown before that election, before the 2016 election. And Trump called it fake news. I remember all that because I was seeing it and I was just ignoring it when I was young, because I was like, well, Trump said it was fake, so it's got to be fake. And that was 10 years ago, though. 10 years, and my brain's developed for 10 years now. Put a flag. Oh, that's Alex Jones. Mike Johnson. Speaker Mike Johnson's going back at Elon. The Mike Johnson of 2023 is the same Mike Johnson. So the one that watches porn with his son. Oof, god dang, dude. Hey, son. What, did you watch any good ones lately? Who has always been a lifelong fiscal hawk, who now serves as speaker and is implementing a multi-stage plan to get our country back to fiscal responsibility and extraordinary economic growth. It begins the critically important one big, beautiful bill, which, like, that alone, the fact that it's called the one big, beautiful bill, goes against everything the Republicans cried about when Biden was president. And when the Congress was voting to pass bills to support Ukraine, or the border bill, for crying out loud. And what do they all cry out? There's pork in it. We can't have big bills. So actually, it's wild here. We're dancing in the void right now. Okay. So Elon, like I pointed out like a stream or two ago, was all about cutting the size of the bill down, right? He did propaganda like, wow, look at the bill I got, and it's like this big. And look at the Democrat bill, and it's like this big. And like they did a picture side by side. So in a roundabout way, I guess, is Elon being consistent here? Maybe not. But again, likely only showing that consistency because he was cut out. All right. So just remember that Elon has motivations as to why he's doing what he's doing. It's not just like, if you're thinking, oh, did Elon finally did he finally see the light? Does he finally see? No, he always knew this. It's just he got screwed in the bill. And now, because he's the richest man in the world and he owns this platform, which is a giant platform, he gets to use his power now and show the president of the United States how much power Elon does have, that Trump helped him get. So Trump L too. It's like L's for everyone. Everyone gets an L. Elon gets an L. Trump gets an L. MAGA gets an L. L's for all of you right-wing losers. Everybody gets L's today. Throwing them out. Everybody. So Mike Johnson here. One big, beautiful bill, but it doesn't have pork in it. It's a big bill, but no pork this time. But it does, because Marjorie Taylor Greene said it does. And now Elon says it does. Largest tax cut in history for who? Largest investment in border security in a generation. Again, you had that. You already had a border bill. You killed it for Donald Trump. Along with arguably the strongest collections. So they're doing Republican sales speak. Okay, this is Republican salesman speak. Largest generation, strongest. Republicans are good at buzzwords, actually. Okay, they're good at buzzwords, and they're good at sales and selling you shit that you don't want. Okay, which is their politics. The same consistent Mike Johnson, who has always supported the America First agenda. Grok, how do I think? Grok, help me think. This is the new thing. So you'll see a Republican post or some right-wing post, and then somebody go, Grok, true? Grok, help. Mike Johnson is a fiscal hawk is largely fair. His voting record, like opposing 1.2 trillion omnibus in 2017 and Ukraine aid in 2023, shows consistent spending cut advocacy. Recent proposals like the 2025 bill with major cuts align with this. However, passing 1.2 trillion bill with Democrats in 2024 and supporting tax cuts cutting 3.5 trillion deficit by 2023 could also be seen as inconsistent. Mike Johnson is a pawn. Okay, he's gonna do what Trump says. Ha 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 ha. We're on. Okay, so Matt Von Swall is on Elon's side, obviously. Mike Johnson is a feckless dickhead that sends Congress. I love this. Just fight. Just please keep fighting. Don't stop. Don't stop fighting. You can't do it. I can't handle the winning right now. What is this? What is this one for? What does Cash Patel have to do with this? Oh, the trolling is just great. You're a traitor. You should have been fucking shut up. Go put a never mind. Sorry. Can't. Community guidelines. Since the escalator ride, I've always you got cat turd, Trump. Okay, so you got Candace Owens, you got MAGA Michelle from Missouri, and cat turd. It's going well. It's looking good for Trump, actually. Trump's got the numbers. Come on, please. I got to see all the takes. What is your take? Governor Abbott. Dear Governor, let's not get distracted. Guys, don't get distracted. Let's focus on winning New Jersey, okay? Hey, the key is California. We get California, we win the war, which I told you guys that. MAGA and the Republicans are really focused on California. Remember that, because that's 54 electoral votes. It's a massive state for voting. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that and my state, Minnesota, but they suck in here. They suck so bad here. It's impossible. Like, it's truly like, it's like almost the Republicans in Minnesota are literally like Russians, that like with how bad the politics are. It's so bad. And it's not like the Democrats are perfect. That's the usual case. Democrats aren't perfect, but it's truly a night and day. Truly a night and day difference. Okay, so he's trying to tell MAGA not to get distracted today. Yo, Elon Musk, pull up if you really want to make Trump mad. Damn it. True though. Damn it. I'm liking Hassan tweets today. We're liking Elon tweets. Oh boy, CoffeeZilla, geez. This feud calls for reconciliation. Uh-oh. Is this Elon's? Oh, that's the rocket, right?
Starbase. Woo-hoo. Rocket Garden. We are living in the future, the gateway to Mars. Starbase. Woo-hoo.
Starbase, hey. It was foretold. I gotta save this. I forgot. How did I forget? The what was gonna happen was there for us, guys. It was there for us the whole time. On what exactly was gonna happen with Trump and Elon Musk running the country together. It was a sign from higher, or whatever you want to call it, lower, higher, whatever. Spirits out here providing us with, hey, this is what's gonna happen, guys. Good luck. Have fun. Goodness. It was in the scrolls, guys. It was in the tablets. It was there. They told us. Okay, even I unblocked him a while ago when I knew shit was gonna be bad. I wanted to see the cope. I blocked him like last year, then unblocked him because I knew. Damn it! Now what am I gonna do with this? Burn it. No, yeah, burn it. Do that. That'll be fun. That'll be hilarious. Do that with it. Jesus Christ. If you got a rap with Donald, oh my God, bro. Oh, you got Abe, Antonio Brown, Elon side. So Antonio Brown, Elon, got it. So Trump's got Candace Owens, Cat Turd, and Michelle from Missouri, MAGA Michelle from Missouri. You know, Elon's got Antonio Brown. Okay, which if you guys don't remember Antonio Brown, he did this one. If you don't know Antonio Brown, last play. Okay, gotta be honest, he was one of the best wide receivers in the NFL for a period of time till he took a headshot from Burfict from the Bengals, and Burfict took his head off basically, and he's been cooked ever since. This was Antonio Brown's last moments.
Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told.
Literally quit mid-game. Like, it's the third. There's 4 quarters in the NFL in the football, right? Literally, this is the third quarter with 3 minutes left. The Bucks weren't bad. They were 11-4. They had a decent team. They had a good team. He was on the team the year prior. They won the Super Bowl. This year they were trying to run again with Tom Brady, but he literally quit like in the game. Literally quit, and he's kept a platform of cooked ass people ever since. He's very popular still. Liberals, leftists, centrists. Fight, damn it. Fight more. They're going to fucking war. Yep. So that's the other big one here would be the Dragon spacecraft is getting, well, Epstein stuff for sure. Calling Trump out on Epstein. That's wild. Playing the old videotapes at MAGA's wondering. Like, it's funny because Elon has to see his responses, and he has to see these maggots in his responses go, hey, like, why didn't the mainstream news call out Trump? Why did the Democrats, they did. They all did. You fucks just said it was fake news at the time and still do. We'll try to. But now how are you going to do that? Is Elon fake now? Elon's fake news. This is like Kendrick versus Drake, but with 2 Drakes. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we had Kendrick and Drake last year, and we got Drake and Drake this year. Uh-oh. What is this?
There was a story that I read about him that really affected me, which was when he was talking to Bill Gates. And Bill Gates had just taken out some huge short on Tesla. It was like $1 billion short or something. And, you know, and Elon was like, why would you do that? Why would you short Tesla? And Bill goes, well, you know, I talked to my financial advisors and I looked at the math and there's no way it's overvalued. And so I'm going to make money on the short. And Elon goes, what do you care about making money? I thought you were into electric cars and climate change and saving the world. What do you?
Shut up. You ain't about any, no one's about that. Ain't no, not a single person's for that. Get the fuck out of here. Except for, unless the people that are like not rich that are fighting for that. But if you're at Elon Musk's level or Bill Gates, absolutely not. Are you shitting me? But they're in there for the kindness of their heart, guys. Oh, Cat Turd, everybody calm down. Cat Turd told everybody to calm down, guys. It's all going to be okay. Okay, everybody just breathe. Everybody just breathe. Goodness, all this, everyone's freaking out about all this. Help. I'm sorry, Dems, completely idiotic. You want to go to talk? Yeah, stupid. I agree. Adam based, stupid. Don't do it. Any Democrat that's advocating to go into talks with Elon, they should not be valid. Like, I don't like Ro Khanna. I'm sorry, I don't like him. Not a fan. Wow, Lex will fix it, guys. Guys, Lex will fix the situation. Podcast with Elon and Trump is needed. Okay, listen, Elon's just trying to show his heart to Trump, okay? And Trump is just misunderstanding the amount of love that Elon has placed for him, and so his heart is just not in the right place. You know, I think if Trump and Elon just get on the Lex Friedman podcast, we can have smiles and we can all bake a cake and everybody can go home and be happy and have peace, and also peace in Ukraine too at the same time. Somehow I'll solve it. I'll fix it. Jesus. The CIA after brother. Oh my God. Oh yeah, big balls. Who has the big balls now? If Trump was in the Epstein files, the Democrat machine would have released it to save Kamala. You are no, because you would have called it fake news and you would have ignored it. It would have been nothing. It was pointless it's pointless it was even less politically relevant for Kamala to go hard on the Epstein files than it is for Trump to do it. Because again, if Kamala does it, then you're going to have a whole bunch of losers that go, oh, Kamala said Epstein file exists, therefore it's not true. Oh, Kamala said, Democrat said, therefore wrong. That's how it works. Stupid. Plus they all were. They're like, yep, he's in that shit. He's in that shit. Fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. Not true, not true, not true. Oh, why? This is crazy. How come nobody called out the fact that Trump was in the files? This is wild. I never heard of it before. We're just hearing about this today. This report is literally old. This is an old MSNBC report, I think, from, well, number one, 1992. This is when this was filmed. But this was broadcast in like 2015, I think, or 14 on Trump and Epstein's connection. And it was called Fake News by Trump and MAGA the whole time. They still will do it. Good. Everything's getting unraveled today. Everything's getting unraveled. Every GOP member of Congress should grok November 5th election results as a reminder of who won and why. Yeah, ask Grok. Grok will tell you. Instead of Congress asking their own constituents, ask Grok. David Hogg says, at this rate, Elon is going to be a blue-haired resist lib. Not a blue-haired resist lib. Come on. Oh, what in the heck is this? It's a portrait. God damn it, Hassan. Hassan, where was all this in 2024? Jesus. Remember, guys? You guys remember this one? We were a nation once.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud. Women walk. Being kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate. That's okay. And you may look the other way. But we can try to understand. And do your time to make no man. Whether you're a brother away, you're another. You're staying alive. Staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. Staying alive.
What happened? What happened? What happened? We used to have a country. Golly, we don't have a country anymore. Oh, and this was stolen? Oh, Jesus.
Well, you can tell by the
That makes this worse. They stole it. Oh my God. Cringe beyond belief. It's perfect though. No, it's great. This is cringe and now it's back and it's the best. That's why social media posts are forever. Chat, are we cooked? Only the worst losers in the US are cooked. Cam. Not me. I'm not cooked. Interesting that Laura Loomer has taken a side in the Trump-Elon spat. What happened? A year ago, she would have been full-throating support for Trump in a split second. I guess loyal Loomer is going to ride the fence until the smoke clears. Uh-oh. No, not the youth of the MAGA. Not the Nazis. Oh, man. You're losing Fuentes. Oh, boy. It's all coming down. They were fighting, though. Nick Fuentes and Tim Pool have been fighting, which caused a little bit of a rift. Like, all of the content creators have been fighting. That's been happening. But obviously now that the dads are fighting, now all the kids are going to have to pick a side. 2 Christmases, though. Trump! Shigu! Any bets soon we'll see Elon and Trump face off in a special edition of Family Feud ABC? Probably not. No one watches. I don't know who watches that still. Between Trump and Elon fallout and 30% of listen, exactly. Good point. We have Russian bombers getting blown up with an operation that took 18 months. That's going to have a movie made about it someday. And then we're also gonna have a movie made about this too. There's gotta be. The same guy who made the Trump movie, which is actually good. The one that what was it called? The Apprentice. The Trump movie. It was actually good. I watched it. Because it doesn't like glaze him. It's not like a movie that like makes Trump look good. It's just a movie that looks like it was filmed in the 80s, and it's like Trump's rise, and it's actually good. But they didn't find that director and make the movie, or Greengrass, or the guy who did the Big Short movie, and another one. You can do this one too. Or Elon comes in, biggest, richest guy in the world. Elon's been in movies. Elon was in Iron Man. Do you guys remember that? Remember Elon in Iron Man? Iron Man. Oh, he's in Iron Man 2. You can be in it.
You know, it's Europe. Whatever happens the next 20 minutes, just go with it.
Yeah.
Go with it. Go,
Like
Mr.
that.
Stark.
You can put Elon in it and
Hello.
just guest
How's
star.
your flight?
It was excellent. Boy, it's nice to see
We have
you.
one photographer from the ACM if you don't mind. Okay.
When did this happen?
When you made me do it.
I gotta watch Iron Man now.
Smile. Great there. Stop acting constipated.
You are
Don't
so
flare your nostrils.
predictable.
Right this
That's
way.
the amazing
Thanks.
thing.
You look fantastic.
Why, thank you very
But
much.
that's unprofessional. What's on the docket?
You have a 9:30 dinner.
Perfect. I'll be there at 11. Is this us?
Absolutely. It can be.
Great. Make it us.
Okay.
Mr. Musk, how are you?
Congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good idea for an electric jet.
You do?
Yeah.
Then we'll make it work. You want a massage?
Elon can be in movies. Just have him play himself. He'll be fine. This is what it's come down to. That's what I think was a real wake-up call for me, seeing that interest payments of the national debt exceeded the Defense Department budget. I just don't want America to go bankrupt. He built this America. He has a PAC, too. There's a super PAC. This America PAC is Elon's. This is a bigger... No, it's going to be an L for everyone on the right. I think it's going to be a bigger... All right, so the real question is, who is this going to be a bigger L for? Is this going to be a bigger L for Trump or Elon? I think it's going to be a bigger L for Trump. And that's hard to say because he usually gets out of fucking everything. And without Trump, there is no MAGA. But without Elon, MAGA can't win now. I think that's how it works. MAGA is still upheld by Trump, right? But they have no chance of winning without Elon. And social media, because Elon knows how social media works. And he knows how to get messaging out. And plus, he has his hands on the controls. And he literally can like flip the algorithm to like, oh, more pro-Trump stuff. Oh, okay, less pro-Trump stuff, more pro-Ukraine stuff. Like that's possible. It's entirely possible to do that. And Elon's been doing that. I think it will be like, yes, Elon's taking L's in the Tesla stocks right now. What Elon's much, yeah, it's, Jesus Christ. Not good. But I don't know. I think Elon will come out better from this than Trump. Trump only has limited time left. He's old. His age, his power is, again, in theory, deteriorating. He only has until 2028 unless he tries, which again will cause just an absolute chaos in the U.S. if he tries to run again. And I think Elon, because we have short-term memories, right? I've already learned America has short-term memories. And while Trump has been a 10-year stain, so I don't think that will be forgotten. But Elon can probably whip his way back up, especially if you're going to have Democrats like Ro Khanna and others that are interested in Elon's money. So they're going to have a bunch of media and propaganda that'll try to help Elon's image. And they're going to try to Elon's going to try to rebrand his image because all of this has just hurt his companies. Like he spent money and spent money and spent money for Trump. And he's getting cut out of the bills and went fascism and everything Elon's really wanted to do because he really is that. And it all blew up in his face. All blew up in Elon's face. Who gets custody of the White House? Key in the divorce statement, literally. Trump Jr. has been using that key for bumps in the bathroom, so the key is occupied at this point. So I asked the chat, do you believe Elon truly wanted to downsize and reduce fraud in the government? Let me look at the percentage here. Jesus. Yeah, 69% say no, 12% are saying yes, 13% are saying a little bit of both. Okay, new poll. New poll. Does it keep you up at night thinking about running in 2028? if Trump runs in 2028, we're getting rifles. Like, I don't know what you mean. If Trump decides to run in 2028, I get to use my military skills in person. Like, what do you mean? Why would I be scared of that? We'll be out there. I'll be out there with all my homies, taking space up. Let me see. Who will this hurt more? Who will this fight? Who will this fight hurt more? Trump. Oh no, just do. Who will this fight hurt more? Trump or Elon? I think it's Trump. I think this one actually does hurt Trump more. Elon has been slowly MAGA is definitely controlled by Trump, but because you've added Elon into the mix, you brought in a lot of people into that will stick with Elon, and people that were MAGA that were supportive of Trump, and now they see Elon and like, oh, that's a better strong man, I guess, to follow and tell me how to live my life. And so they've kind of like, well, they support Trump. Elon's like they're one they support now. Yeah, I think you have like boomer support for Trump, but then like the younger MAGAs are like going to side with Elon probably on this one. Who will this fight hurt more, Trump or Elon? I think this is Trump miscalculated this one. My goodness. Just too good. Today's a fucking all-time, literally. Today is the day that if you deleted X, that's a regret. Regret. The man who is directing the ongoing simulation. I wish I understood that meme. I don't get it. Who's that? I wonder what's going on X today. Damn. If Donald Trump hits Elon with the CPC Jack Ma treatment, his approval ratings will hit post 9/11 global. Oh boy. Trump's new foreign policy by tomorrow morning. Yo.
Shoot to kill. Hamaza. Kill the poor. The farmer. Kill the poor. The farmer. Brr, pa.
Brr.
Pa. Brr, pa. Pa.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you were wrong. I hate to say it, but it's now Americans versus yeah, no, it's Trump and Elon. Who gets custody of Elon? Elon's younger. He brings more of a base to Joe Rogan than Trump can at this point. Trump's fucking almost dead because he's old. Okay, and plus Elon goes on Joe's platform. Tell you, this is gonna, in a way, Elon's gonna come out of this. I think, guys. He's going to come out of this one. Just be prepared. Reports that Muscovite forces led by Elon Musk are preparing to march on Washington. I'm not going to trash Elon. Oh. Guys, Insurrection Barbie has a take. Hold on. I need more stream juice. Insurrection Barbie, who put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. Okay. This person says, I am not going to trash Elon because he put his entire businesses on the line, his wealth and his time. He purchased X and changed the political landscape. I am not going to trash President Trump. Both sides, guys. Okay, all lives matter. Both sides. He has gone through hell and back for America. He's been sued. They tried to bankrupt him and even kill him. No one would have been able to endure what he did and didn't do. Instead, I will focus my time and energy dragging Democrats. Yeah, that's not happening. Yep, do that. Do that instead. Yep, no one's dragging Democrats. No, that you drag. The last dragging of Democrats I saw was the percentage of the approval rating. That was what, 2 months ago? And people were like, yeah, that makes sense. They weren't, no one was like, you're out. No one raged about it. People were like, yeah, that's probably right. Yep. We just right off of an L, right off of an election L. And Kamala, while in my opinion was the best possible candidate, wasn't the populist president. Okay. And it was just wasn't, and the Democrats were like voting to confirm Trump picks and everything. So it was like a really downer time. That was the last time I've seen anyone drag Democrats. It hasn't been a whole lot of that happening. I'm going to do that instead. This is the kind of logic that caused partisan Democrats to focus on attacking Republicans when they should have been pressuring Biden to do better. The kabuki theater of Trump versus Musk is just Trump's way of Elon. Yes. MAGA doesn't know what to do. You can't even announce child R word. You're in a cult. Wow. Oh. Well, there's Steve Bannon calls for Musk to be deported. That's the first major call from a maggot out here. Calls for Musk to get him out of here. Yeah, you get him out. Wow, it's been like this one day and we're at deport Elon. He has Elon, it's been not even 12 hours. He has TDS and we're calling for him to be deported. Oof. Okay, Tommy Lahren, Team Trump. Got it. So Trump has Antonio Brown, Cat Turd, Tommy Lahren, and MAGA Michelle from Missouri. Okay, keeping track. Team Trump. Oh boy. So we're gonna, is this like Twilight, Team Jacob and Team whatever? What's the other dude's name? Mein Führer, Iran. Oh, we need a downfall meme now. In light of President State, yep. You know, we saw that. Elon's canceling his Dragon spacecraft contract. Me seeing Elon drop the Trump Epstein nuke. Yep. I couldn't believe that. I posted that when I saw that. But it's like afterwards, it becomes not really so much a nuke because this is just what we've known. This is just known information. This is just known, and only cultists and fucking losers that decided to vote for him again in 2024 denied that fact, denied that reality. And then when he gets power and says, guys, I'm going to give you the Epstein files, and because they tried to frame it as if Biden was hiding the Epstein files, it's how Republicans work because their brain doesn't know how to operate properly. So they're like, I'll promise I'll give you guys the Epstein files. I got it. No Epstein files. Nothing. Oh yeah, they're in the cabinet of the office somewhere. Where? We'll release it soon. Pam Bondi's got it. Don't worry. Meanwhile, the whole time. And keep that one up. Oof. All this is coming back. What is Trump hiding? Release the Epstein files. You sure you want to see all the Democrats' names on there? They don't have anything else to give. It's just the fact that Trump took his name off of it. And honestly, Democratic politicians maybe should engage in shit like this now and like actually post this stuff. Policy alone does not win anymore. Newsmax Carl Higbee. Elon, if you knew he was on the Epstein client list, why did you let him on board Marine One with you? With your son?
Still love Trump, and I really like Elon. This is just a really crappy scenario right
Please, I can't handle it. Stop.
Still love Trump, and I really like Elon. This is just a really crappy scenario right now, and I really hope these two can patch these things up, because I think Elon took a low blow by tweeting that, quote, DJT was on the Epstein client list. I mean, something that he knows can't be immediately verified. Also, if Trump was on that island doing something illegal, after all the legal battles that Biden threw at him, if he had done something illegal with Jeffrey Epstein, you would think they would have thrown that at him, no?
Yeah, Elon. Yeah, Elon. Why'd you have your son around him then if Trump's so bad?
Pulled out the stops on everything else. The only thing we can point to that was a known association with Epstein was...
Why did you even bring your son around, Elon? Wait, Elon, so your POV, it's 2026 and we're in the House Democrat investigation. Who's going to win? House Democrat investigation. So Elon, here you say that you helped Trump win the 2024 election. What does that mean? Can we see your financial statements and what all that entailed, and how did you help Trump?
He was at his club once. And by the way, Trump kicked him out of that club because of reported bad behavior.
That's the one. I told you that earlier. That's MAGA's bullshit. Yeah, well, he kicked him out. He kicked Epstein out of the island for bad behavior because he was a bad guy, did bad things. But Republicans, in their brain, because they're stupid, only are focused on these so-called Democrats that are all over it because they're looking for like Bill Clinton to be on there and the Clintons. They want Pelosi on there somehow. They want everyone that's ever shit on Trump ever to, like, even if it was a lie and Trump was like, here's the list and it's all these Democrats, it would be like, yeah, that's our list. Finally. That's all they care about. They don't actually care about the Epstein list being shown as a whole, because if they did, they wouldn't have let Trump get away. They wouldn't let Trump bullshit his way out of it. Like, Trump, why aren't you releasing the Epstein files? You literally are in photos with Epstein. You are literally like hanging out with him at parties in the 90s with doing this shit. Like, what is going on? It's because they're a bunch of hypocritical losers, you guys. Not a single redeemable Republican. And the only time a Republican is redeemable is when they leave and they're not Republican anymore. And then you can't call them Republicans. So there's no redeemable Republicans. Only if they leave the party and MAGA and go do something else. You don't have to be Democrat. You don't have to be a Democratic Party person, because there's plenty of people that aren't. But as long as you leave this absolute fascist nonsense, you can be redeemed. That's the only way. Laser Pig put a take out. Nice. Popcorn eaten. Popcorn eaten. Yep. The thing that he says is, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. You think Elon will work with the House Democrats in the timeline pin drop? Alex Jones. If Trump is in there, why wasn't it leaked right away? It was. Why if they were going to do this, why the Democrats that they were, you called it fake news, you idiots. You idiots. You said it was fake. I'm not believing it. It's against Trump. Oh boy. Guys. It was all good just about this is 2 months ago, guys.
Feed as we were seeing President
Everything,
which we had to straighten out.
everything's
So I didn't want
computer.
to be doing anything with respect to other countries at that time, and we did a great job with. Look at that beautiful formation of Canada and the United States. There is no place anywhere in the world that looks like that. It's so
That's why I love this, because it makes them look like the clowns that they are. It just makes them. The whole show is being shown to us now. All right, this was all a show. This is hilarious to watch. MAGA coped and said, "Oh no, this is just Elon and electric. We like electric vehicles now."
Greenland. That's even. That's pretty good.
It's gonna look beautiful.
I'm not allowed to use it.
We're not allowed in there.
It's a fast one.
Just to be clear,
That's
sir,
beautiful.
the 50%, is that going to go into effect on Canada or no?
Which one?
The 50% tariffs?
I'll let you know about it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you know. But I appreciated his call. I thought it was nice. This is beautiful. Whoa.
Everything's computer.
Okay. Let me get in this sucker.
On the Tesla?
Do you want my notes?
Yeah.
They gave me notes. I said, I'm not Biden. I don't need notes.
Yeah. I can take it.
Thank you.
I'll take your notes, Mr. President.
And let me get into this sucker. I'll watch Secret Service go crazy. Thank you.
I mean, if you actually drove it around, there.
All right, hold on. We need vibes with this. There's just too much video with less vibes. Hold on, I got you guys. 1 second. Nope, I don't want my creator studio. Guys, let's get a big shout out to a subscriber count bump. Let's fucking go. This has to be my first stream that I'm ranting and raving about Trump and MAGA, and my subscriber count has grown. Let's give another one to you guys. Holy shit. Oh god, I've been so sick for years now. I will say, hey guys, Trump said something wrong, and then I lose like 10 subs because I had the weakest MAGA followers that I'd never wanted, but they like me to start, and then they hate me when I'm like, hey, Trump's bad. No, he's not. Do war stuff. Show me the maps. There we go. There we go. Guys, I got you. I don't want that one. No. I want this one. Is it this one? There you go. I got the song for us. I didn't have it ready, but now I do. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We need the vibes. Okay, this was the best, okay? We're never gonna forget. Wow.
I get it other side.
That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had.
I think we need to spark one up here. Everything's computer. They go ahead and prepare one, you guys.
Yeah, it's just a brake and an accelerator. give Secret Service one.
That's beautiful. You don't want me to drive it, do you?
You don't want me to drive it. You don't want me driving it.
This is really amazing.
This is really amazing. Guys, we all thought this was going to be the best.
That's beautiful.
Mr. President talks about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists.
I will do that.
I will do that.
I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have we got a lot of cameras out. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities. The same garbage. And we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company. We're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
You're going to go through hell.
What do you tell CEOs tonight at the business roundtable?
Well, I have a roundtable to make it a little while. I just consider this much more important because I work with
One more time, y'all. Jeez, guys. Come on, dude.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Come on, y'all. Jeez. We all thought it was going to work out. We all truly thought this was going to work out. This was going to be the best. And boy, did it fail, huh? Boy, did it fail. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me today. That's going to be it for me. Anything more, I'll be posting on my social media, going into all of it. I got a stream later on my gaming channel, Mercado Gaming. You're not going to want to miss it. We're playing Armory Forager. Okay, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on all the social medias. I'm in there. Thank you for the 5 gifteds coming in hot. Thank you for the 5 gifteds coming in hot. What a good day. What a great day. Subscribe to the channel for more. As you guys know my stance now, okay, clearly made it clear. And I don't want to hear any copium from maggots at this point, okay? Mercado doesn't tell us how he thinks. No, I'll tell you exactly how I think, okay? Donald Trump and Elon Musk are a cancer for our country, and this fight is amazing, okay? And you guys need to make it worse, okay? Just put some fire into it, okay? Oh, Trump said this. Oh, Elon said this. Oh, Elon, what do you think about this? Just go into like their responses, like go to their replies and just say, hey, Trump said this about you, Elon. Hey, Elon, or Trump, Elon said this about you. It'll be the best. Okay. It'll be good. What a good week between Ukraine destroying those Russian bombers and then the breakup, you guys. Okay. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. What a great stream. We'll be back tomorrow. 3 p.m. Eastern, probably covering some more Fallout from today, plus more. Okay, you guys, have a good night. See you on the next one. And Trump and Elon do fuck off. Take care.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh. Really? I'll wait them back. I thought we'd get but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where the road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memory to be my sunshine.